Here we are, other side of the yard. Big walks. Just yeah, let's get this shit started. Wanted to show you my sick ass Sonics jersey. Sean Kemp, if you remember him, the Rain Man. He was really good in the Michael Jordan era for like 3 years, and then he had like 20 kids and got all fat, alcoholic, gambling, all that good stuff. Not a happy ending. Let's get back to the cactus. Turn on this hose. I need to get slippers because it is hot as hell. Now, turn on this hose if it's not already on. Nope. Righty tighty, lefty loosey. There we go. Let's go over to the big boy first. Let's start with the biggest thing I got in this yard. Get all this hot water out of here first. There we go, it's already cold. Biggest thing we got in the yard is this guy. About 8 foot tall Peruvianus Serra blue with about a 4 foot pup. Fattest plant I have by far. It's about 6 inches thick. The fattest part up here is more like almost 8 inches thick. The fattest mid part up here, you can't even see it all. Anyways, this is a gorgeous plant, Serra blue. Like I said, 8 feet. Try to get a different angle for you. Let's see where the sun is. The sun's over here. So let's try this. Hoo, 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 hoo. Oh, so sexy. This thing is just enormous. Doing those bottom to top things. But we're gonna go pretty quick because that's annoying. There we go. And we'll go top to bottom. Oh, just flawless. Just flawless, Serra blue. Over here, we got a Tonjo and Sharks TDL23. This is one of the, like neon. You've all heard of neon. This is like the same seed batch, except it's just a really blue clone with no spines. And it gets super, super blue. So it's sexy as fuck. Again, it's gotten so fat since being here compared to how big it used to be. It's gotten gigantic. Let's go to the left. Oh, you're gonna love this. This is a Landfill times Kimnatch. 2 of our favorite and most powerful pacanoids packed into one punch. And again, this is a fat boy. Started out smaller down below because it is seed grown, but it's getting real nice and fat up top. And it's just flawless all the way around. Gorgeous plant. Landfill times Kimnatch. You're gonna see I have a Torres and Torres times Kimnatch right over here. I'm about to go look at. MT01 from Manuel Terrace, Atlantis. This is MT01 Pacanoid. Right behind that we have MT02. I'm thinking about actually cutting this because of this attenuated portion and just selling the tip, which is still pretty fat. But then the pups will be normal size. We won't have that bowling ball effect. So I may actually cut and sell this tip. MT02 from, again, Atlantis. They're clone 2, it's also called. This one would be the clone 1. Over here we have a Tig times Sharxx. from Jeremy Mercado at Trichocereus. He gifted me this, and it's really cool because Tig and Sharxx, both obviously Bridgesii times Peru, have long spines. But this pheno does not have long spines at all. So this might actually turn out to be a really cool plant that he gifted me without even realizing it. Because it's like a spineless pheno of a Tig, which is a Bridgesii times Sharxx. Kind of like that spineless over there, except Tonjo is spineless. Here we have Okitu, Pakinoi Okitu, with 3 fatty pups. This is from New Zealand. Here we got that Torres and Torres times Kimnach. Get to the good looking side of it. It's got that little mark on that side of it, but check out from this side. Well, the sun's better on the other side, but super sexy plant. Let's go back to this side. Torres and Torres times Kimnach. Super sexy. Next one over, OG throwback to SS02, the original clone. We got 3 pups up top. We got the 2 here, obviously. And then we got the big one. And then if you look close, there's a little one popping out down there. So we're gonna have, turn into a little SS02 stand here. We all love SS02. We all know why. Here we have DeCosta, and another New Zealand or Australian. A couple big chunks. Look at this thing. These are a season away before I think about cutting them though. Most of these I'm never gonna, I'll cut them once they get to the point where I have to cut them because they're growing into each other. I probably won't be cutting these for sale. It's because it's a collection, right? So now we've gone that, and we'll go over to the last portion of the yard, the barbecue area. I'll start off with this power line. It's attenuated at the top. Look, it's still not getting sun. All day it hasn't gotten sun. So I've been watching this plant all day because I'm wondering why it's attenuated and it still hasn't gotten sun. It maybe is about to, but we're moving that. That's why it's attenuated. This is a Josh Norsworthy clone, power line. I think J&G, I forget, I don't want to screw it up. But yeah, it's the power line clone. Got it from Chris Castleberry. It'll look a lot cooler when it's not attenuated. Here we have Sharxx Blue. Don't have to say too much about this except that it's fat as heck for a pup. It's super fat. It's the fattest pup I've ever had. I guess it makes sense because it's on the sun goddess, but this thing is just, this is gonna grow out to be an epic Sharxx Blue. Super happy I have this to go with Bart right here. Check out this Bartsky, also known as Monassa Blue. Let's get the sun behind us for these. Yeah, there's Bart, aka Monassa Blue, everyone's favorite, just like Sharxx from Australia. This is a Gawler graft I had. A couple nice little Gawler. Gonna try to get a different angle. Gawler's another Australian clone. Here we'll get away from Australia, we'll go over to Europe, where we got the Megalodon. Little Megalodon piece. It's getting sun, it's growing. We only get sun a few hours a day, which is perfect because it came from Europe. It's not used to this hot desert sun. We're gonna be throwing this piece away. Asked my dad why he even had this piece. He thought it was gonna get thick, but it's not. Oh, back here we have Bridgesii Potent. That's the clone name, Potent, and check out the pups. When I got it, there was roots coming out the side, so I logged it and ended up with, 6 pups. Thinking I might even have to actually cut one of these to make them all fit. We'll see. We got a little Justin pup coming out. This was a graft that I left here over the summer and got a couple pups. This was again from Trichocereus. Shout out to Jeremy. Justin's a nice clone, so excited for this one to grow out. Come over here, we got Violet Skye, again from all our favorite Todd Duval. Try to get a different angle for you. Violet Skye from Todd Duval. Super sexy plant. And super fatty pup. All these are fat. These pups are just ridiculous. The California sun is what I always wanted. Over here, JN08. These were just barely breaking through when I sent it. Getting a Josh Nordsworthy clone. A couple of those. And this is a Collector's Corner Peru variegated. It's got a couple little yellow spots, but hasn't really gotten too variegated yet. Hopefully that changes. Anything else over here? I think that's about it. Oh, there's more plants in the front, so we'll go over the plants in the front last. Love you guys.